What's up, guys? I'm back today with another college football coach video on the channel. Pretty sure this is episode 16, but I'm not 100% sure. We are projected to go undefeated. 12 wins this year. Let's get started, get into this really quick, and hopefully we can finally go undefeated. We win our first game 31-0 against Louisiana. Moving on to Maryland. We are number 2 in the nation. Not too bad of a start here. And we get the W 24-6. This team just doesn't put up as many points as not last year, but the year before his team. We're definitely missing out on a quarterback. Our quarterback is not as efficient as our last quarterback was. Checking the stats really quick through, I think this 2 or 3 games. So 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, not great on the ground. 213 yards, 3.2 a carry, 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 fumble, not too bad. Our injuries, looks like our freshman's going to be out for 3 weeks. And then our safety is going to be severe knee injury, out for 3 weeks as well. But luckily, we have a pretty good backup. So let's get on to week number 4. We're going to be playing New York City. It's going to be a tough matchup. We are 1.5-point favorites. We do get the W, 23-6, solid right there. Moving on to Florida. They are 3-1, 14-point favorites, though. We're going to get the W 16-0. We have a lot of injuries going on here. What is happening? Is that our backup quarterback? Yeah, so that's our backup quarterback. He's out for the year with a severe knee injury. That's okay. We also have 2 offensive linemen out, so we're going to be starting a 64 overall. Great. That's wonderful. This guy is out for the season with a severe concussion, and severe concussion, out for 1 week. Out for the season, severe wrist injury of one of our star defensive linemen, and our safety is out for 1 more week. As I mentioned in every single episode, I swear the injuries on whatever the highest setting that I'm playing on right now are absurd. They're just way too much. We win 34-6. That's all that matters. Let's move on to Pittsburgh, and we'll see if we can get the W here. Gonna win 27-3. Not too bad. 7 injuries. 7 injuries on the team. That's insane. That's just nuts. Offensive linemen, defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, and 2 cornerbacks. It's 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 week, 4 weeks, and that guy's still out for the year. I honestly think it's kind of a joke. New York State, 3.5-point favorites. They are number 14th in the nation. Can we get the win? And we lose 33-13. That might have ended our season, and we're going to move on to Washington, D.C. This could put us out of the playoff right here if we get the L. And we do. We win 33-9. Not too bad. Move up to number 8 in the nation. Got a little ways to go before we have a chance to make the college football playoff this year. 37-9. It drops us down to number 12. I don't understand that. Pretty solid win. But we're going to be playing Vermont here. They're 8-2. We went 18-10. Number 10 in the nation. 34.5-point favorites against Boston State. And we do get the W, 24-14, playing New York State in the conference championship game. Can we get the W? Can we finally beat New York State? And they get us again, 34-13. And what a bad year. Losing twice to New York State. And that's going to end our year off. And we just cannot beat New York State. You guys can check out we can check out next year. I'll show you guys their record. I think they're like 17-6 against us. It's terrible, but we're going to be playing in the Patriot Bowl. We are underdogs in this game, and we're going to lose. We got absolutely demolished. Oh my goodness, by ILC, Illinois Central. We lost 35-7. What did our team do? Our quarterback threw 1 touchdown, 1 pick. On the ground, nothing going on here. We just did not show up. National championship game. Let's see who's going to be playing in this. And it looks like Oklahoma beat Boise 14-10. Finished 21st in the nation. A bit of a down year, coach. You fell short of media expectations and lost 5 prestige. Wow. You had 1 player drafted, which gained us 1 prestige, but overall we lost 1 prestige. Or 4 prestige this year. You have 1 year left on your contract. Your team's prestige started at 85 and is now 86. So it looks like, what do we have here? We lost, did we lose somebody? Current team, Pennsylvania. So we lost our offensive coordinator. Going to have to pick up a new one. Not exactly the way we wanted this to happen this year. Pretty rough there, but you can see our conference championship games were 2-4 overall. Definitely not how we wanted to start, but let's see how many years we have left. So it looks like I think we have maybe next year might be our last year, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this offseason goes, and then decide where we are thinking of going after this year or after next year, and maybe we'll move to a new team. But I'll catch you guys after the offseason. Hopefully, we can pick up some good players, and I'll catch you guys after that. I know this is going to be a little bit of a rash decision, guys, but if you guys scroll down here through coaching carousel, the available jobs, we can see that Maine is available. They went 1-11 last year, 110 poll rank. You guys can check out the entire team: 43 prestige, 77 offensive talent, 83 defensive talent. I think I'm going to take this job, guys. I think we're going to take this job, move on from Pennsylvania. We really have not been able to get over that hump to be able to move on to the national championship game. And I just want to kind of feel like we could have brought this team to the promised land. Could have brought them to a couple more bowl games, maybe even got them to a national or to the college football playoff if we just were there a little bit longer. We just need a little bit of time. So I think we're going to head here, see what we can do, see what we can bring this team to maybe get them to a better bowl game. Obviously, we need to win more than one game is going to be the goal. And we're going to be heading back to our old team. Signing contract with Maine. Are you sure you want to sign a contract? Your contract will be for 6 years. This action will end the coaching carousel. You will not be able to pick another team. Yes, I will sign with Maine, guys. We are moving on to Maine, and this is going to be the new team. You guys see, they won. They won their last game. They went 0-11 and then won their last game against Maryland. So I'm going to go through here, pick the schedule, and pick up some new recruits. And I will can I recruit? Is that an option? Or maybe I can't recruit. I don't know, but I'm going to see what I can do this offseason, and we'll move on, and I'll show you guys what we are projected to finish next year. All right, so I finished and went through the entire offseason, and you guys can see here we are projected to get 6 wins and a bowl game berth, which is actually kind of surprising to see the teams that we are favored against. We are going to be playing Pennsylvania, our old team, in week number 2. Our rivalry game is against Pittsburgh. We are going to be favored against Austin, Vermont, American Samoa, New Jersey, and then also South Mobile and Maryland as well. So I'm hoping we get 6 wins, get us to a bowl game in our first game or our first season. You guys can check out the roster. Is going to be a little rough. I had a rough time of recruiting players this offseason. Looks like we picked up 3 new wide receivers and 1 new tight end, and that was all. So our linebackers are absolutely horrible. You guys can check out here. We lost like 4 linebackers. Our corners are rough. The whole team is rough. I mean, the safeties aren't too bad, but it's a senior. So, I mean, I think this team has a little bit of potential. Our D-line is getting old, so we're going to need to pick up some new guys. Same with our offensive line, but we're going to have a little bit of trouble. I'm probably gonna unredshirt one of these guys. So we'll unredshirt this guy. We'll remove the red shirt from Lucas Shonek. Shonek. He's gonna be our new number 1 receiver. You guys can see there. We're gonna keep our tight end probably redshirted for right now. And we'll move on there. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Kind of a little bit of an interesting episode. I did not expect to take a new job in this episode, but with Maine offering us a contract, I could not back out of that. I wanted to get back here at some point and to be able to maybe take this team to the conference championship. We'll see what happens. We got a ton of teams to compete with in the conference. We got Pennsylvania that we're going to get crushed by this year. We got New York State. Just a lot of teams that are going to be tough to beat. New York City. But hopefully we can get this team with enough time and enough progression, enough recruiting, we can get this team back to the conference championship game. But without further ado, I'm going to end this episode off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And without further ado, I'll check you guys in the next one.